welcome back to Zestful Lessons, where we talk about channel messages and energy work and lessons with me, Alexis. So I'm going to get straight to it today. This is video number 2. Video number 1 was more of my intro and talking about channel message with Mother Mary. This video is going to be about Archangel Ezekiel. So he decided to come to me during a meditation, and I am looking down because I always write down everything that I get within my meditation, because honestly it's a crazy amount of memorization if I had to memorize this whole message, right? So getting straight to it. So Archangel Ezekiel, he wants to give us a deeper concept of what he does other than channeling. So he's known for being an expert channeler. He's there for people's awakenings. You don't necessarily have to be in a meditative state to be able to hear messages from him either, because that's just one of his gifts. He's an expert channeler. He usually does come forward when you're doing heart chakra meditations. From other people's experiences as well, from what I know, they do heart chakra meditations, and he will come through sometimes. So he is the Archangel of transformation as well. So he wants to bring forward ancient and divine wisdom to humanity in his way. Each one of these ascended guides do want to give ancient wisdom in one way or another. Everybody has different gifts, right? So I was sitting in the grass in my meditation. You know, I'm deep into meditation and I'm in my heart space, and I am sitting in the grass on a hill looking out in the distance where, there's mountains. It's just beautiful, just a beautiful nature scene. And he sits beside me on this hill. And I didn't really know who he was at first, to be honest. I don't really know much about him because he's not really spoken about a lot, and there's not a ton of information about him, He sits beside me and he touches my hands. The way he likes to help people as well is he loves to show people through visions and realizations to anchor wisdom. So maybe when you're sleeping, he'll come through and help you kind of see a vision, or maybe you're looking at something in your while you're awake in your normal life, and you'll be like, aha. Like, he's really good at that aha moment. He said he wasn't really a talker. He was, like I said, more visual in my perspective. He wants to help you during your transformation to your purpose. So his energy is very gentle, but he shows himself, at least from my perspective, as a very strong fit man that's very appealing to look at, and could be, in a sense, a bit seductive and I say seductive, but it could be just the ultimate loving feeling, just that calm, masculine presence where it's like you feel safe, and he's kind of like, he doesn't talk fast, he doesn't rush. I mean, he's very clear on what he's saying too. Sometimes when you channel other male or masculine entities, I have found that sometimes I have to dig a little deeper with what they're talking about, because they're very just straightforward. And I felt like he was just very explanatory and calm about it, and that was just very comforting to me. So, so he wants to say that what he does in his realm is he can open portals, kind of like in a mathematical sense. So, the universe does have a lot of mathematics in it. And for these higher beings sometimes to do the things that, I guess to help us, the things that are very quantum, it does require some mathematics. So he's very intelligent with mathematics, and he rearranges pieces of your timeline to your desires. So that way your highest potential outcomes can happen for you during your transformations. Okay? He likes to help you be at the right places at the right time as well. And he will nudge you to explore a physical object that may induce or trigger a deeper understanding or awakening. Now, this could be even like you're watching a movie, or you maybe pick up, even as simple as like you pick up a rock and you're like, oh my goodness, like again with the aha moments, right? Let's see, he's big on transformation and truth. He wants to show you your truth. So basically what I'm getting right now, as he's like rearranging your timeline and helping you through your transformations, through your shadow work and stuff, as you transform, this is not like a super fluffy topic where it's just like, oh, I'm awakening. No, awakening's more like, oh gosh, hold on, because we're going to talk about, like he likes to talk to you about, your shadow work and like work with you through that, through dreams and the ways that he can. So let's see here. He says, if you ever feel overwhelmed with your awakening, he asks you to call upon him and to bring peace and comfort during processing your upgrades or activations of your ascension. So again, he's very comforting and a calm being to call upon. And he really gives that stability feeling in a sense, while also being really at peace. And he's just really good with ascension, much like these other beings. So he asks that you call upon him when you're going through that shadow work and you feel like you really need help with it, right? Because stuff's not easy to face the stuff that's been buried for a while, or the not fun stuff. Okay, so it's very important to note that he will never judge you for where you're at on your understanding and your journey. He is a very intellectual being, and you can call upon him when you're needing to understand wisdom revolving maybe your ascension. So like wisdom with your transformation. Maybe you're kind of having like a why is this coming up moment, or how can I get through this moment? Let's say he's also really good with again, time and space. Even though that's not really known about him, that's something that he really wanted to bring forward. Is he's very proud of that as well. He wants to remind you that the opportunities are endless. So your potential is endless. If your desire is to build a multi-million-dollar business and you need to work through this shadow work and go through these transformations to open the way up for that, whatever it is, or maybe you want to build relationships, or maybe you want to find stability, whatever it is, he's willing to, a lot like these other beings as well. I mean, they're all willing to go way out of their way to help you with that, but Archangel Ezekiel will help you by giving you that comfort while facing the stuff that just really truly is painful. He also kind of rearranges your timeline in a sense with, everything is at will, so you have free will. So he will not do anything that he's not like given permission to do. But if you're asking for, oh gosh, I really need help with this, and I really want this, I have this ache for this, and this is what I want, or this is what I desire. Want's not the highest frequency word, but this is what I desire. He will do his best to make it happen, and he wants to tell you that he's more than just a channeler, basically, that he has a lot more to him, and that he really wants to work for you. So if you're going through a transition right now, that would be me as well, going through a major transition in my life. It doesn't surprise me that he came forward and wanted to help. But while he was helping me, he also wanted me to give the message to others that he is an expert transformation, and he'll help you ride the wave, essentially. So anyways, that is, he also wants to remind us of the ancient wisdom we each hold within us. And he wants to remind us that we are all beautiful beings, and he looks forward to working with you. So that is Archangel Ezekiel. And if you have any comments about my perspective of this archangel, go ahead and leave comments below, and I will see you in the next video.